up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee, and I am back with another quick reaction video for you guys. Now, in this particular clip, this woman says that everybody benefits from black people, and most people don't want to initiate help, but they always look to black people to come and save the day. What's your thoughts on that itself? I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below. But before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you have not already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Share and like the video, and definitely chime in. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and play what she had to say, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Here we go.
Everybody benefits off our fight. Nobody besides us, people of color, want to be the ones to be the first ones to initiate or to be the first ones on front line. They expect us to do it. We got to stop being the spokesperson, the spoke group of people who we sacrifice ourselves for them to benefit. And when they get it, they don't know you.
This speaks to a lot of the commentary we've been seeing on social media when it comes to the illegal migrants and, people saying that black folks, y'all better, step up. Y'all need to support. Y'all need to do something, because if you don't, next it's going to be you. People always look to black people to come out and be, to say something or defend certain things. But there are hardly any groups in mass who come out and support the agenda of black individuals. You see black men being, unalived in the streets, and black men being taken out for no reasons. You don't see a large group of non-black individuals who come to the aid of black people, who come out and make their presence known to say, hey, we support black people. We are, fighting for them. And this is injustice, and this should not be happening. Even though there are some who support, I will say there are some who support, but when I'm saying in large mass, we don't see groups of other non-black individuals in mass coming out supporting the black agenda, because a lot of times they're, out of sight, out of mind. If it doesn't involve them, if it doesn't have anything to do with them, they're usually quiet. They're pretty quiet because it's not their fight. But when black people do the same, somehow we, as black people, shouldn't have the room to say, oh, we're opting out. That's not our fight. You're automatically supposed to be a part of everything that's happening to everybody else. Black people in some ways seem to be expected to be the voice for everybody else, I think, because we have been. And I think in some ways, black people have always spoken out for injustices of others and be ready to support others when those same people don't support you. And that's very clear. I think what she's saying has some validity, and I think it may not be for every situation, but there are some situations that we clearly see that, when things are happening in the black community, when, we don't see a whole bunch of other people speaking on our behalf and saying, hey, this is wrong, this is injustice. Yeah, there are some, but it's not a lot. But we are expected as a group to come out and just support everybody and help everybody when everybody don't support us. So there is some truth to what she's saying. Let's continue.
And for the love of God, can y'all Hispanics stop saying that Donald Trump is dividing people of colors? That is bullshit. We've been divided before Donald Trump even ran for office. Stop using that as a scapegoat and as an excuse. We've been divided. And the mere fact that you're saying that we're divided, you knew that we were divided before then, but you're just now saying something now because it affects you. And miss me with the comments, you next. No, we first. You think we scared? We first. That's all I had to say, y'all. Black people, we got to stop doing that. We got to stop sacrificing ourselves for everybody else to have the benefit of it, because they do not reciprocate that energy for us.
So I want to hear y'all thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with what she's saying? I think there is some truth to what she's saying, for sure. And it's very clear. We've seen multiple videos of individuals saying how they don't even like this country, how they don't come here because this country is so great. They just want to benefit from it. So if you don't really like this country, you mean you really don't like the people in this country. You're just here because it can offer you better opportunities so that you can take it back to your country and live well. So to me, that says a lot about how a lot of people feel about the people in this country and this culture and everything about us. You don't really like it. You're just here to benefit, to take with you. So of course, you're not trying to defend anything that's happening here. You're not trying to defend the people here. You're not trying to really be a part of the people here. It's all a facade to get what you want. You got to play the game to get what you want, and then you take it back to your country where you feel comfortable and you feel safe, and you can go and you and your people can benefit from it. But when people of this country say, hey, we as citizens of this country should benefit from our country, and we shouldn't be second-class citizens in our own country to foreigners. Somehow that's a problem. And oh my God, you're selfish. Oh my God, you should be embracing this. No, but how can you embrace something that don't really embrace you? How can you be for everybody else benefiting from your country when you cannot go to other countries and benefit from them? Americans can't go to other countries and take all of their resources and come back and bring it back here and spend it here and help this country thrive. No. So I just don't understand why people, and of course they understand it, but everybody plays dumb when they know it's something that they benefit from. Of course, you're not going to agree to something that takes away resources from you. So as long as you can benefit, get what you want, you're not trying to do all this extra stuff. They're not trying to speak out on issues that would affect citizens of this country. If you're getting what you want from here and you're not from here, why would you open your mouth and start to insert yourself into something that does not affect you? And you don't care about the citizens and all of that. You care about what you can get, how you can benefit your people. This is why you have a lot of these people who come into this country. If they can get jobs, they hire all their people, which I'm not mad at. Who wouldn't? Why wouldn't you? You would think that would be something that we would do. That, when you start businesses in this country, that you hire your people to benefit your people. Other groups of people do this all the time, but they're doing it in our country, and it doesn't benefit the people here more than it's benefiting them. And so I think there is something to it. I don't think that it has to be a divisiveness, but I think there's a way to go about it. And I think there should be things put in place to regulate that. I think if you want to come to the country legally, you should be able to come here. If that's a part of the fabric of this country, and people can come here and migrate here and build their lives, I don't see no problem with it once again at all. I think it's important. I think you should do it the right way. That way you are a contributing party to this country. You're not just taking and running back to your country with the resources, but you are actually participating just like American citizens have to participate. You are a part of the fabric of this country, and you are participating, and you're giving as well as taking. So I think that makes the difference, because then it doesn't become a problem where you have a bunch of what y'all would call these tethers, who are tethering themselves to a society that they're not contributing to. And so then you come over and you can just take and go back and you can get what you want. And then when, the economy takes a dip or it plummets, there's nothing you have to contribute. You're still trying to take. And then once it starts to affect the citizens of this country, then that's when we have a big problem, because the majority of the people here got to pay taxes. You got to pay for everything to make this work. And when you have a group of people who are tethered to it and just taking, and then when it becomes a problem, then something's got to give. So while, yes, Donald Trump is doing something that I think, by eliminating all of these illegal immigrants in this country who are just taking, it can help to make it better. But I think there's a better way to go about it. And, I just think that, to the latest point, I think as Black people, I think we really got to start focusing on ourselves and how we can better our own communities and how we can get ourselves to a better place. Because all I keep hearing is that Black people at the bottom, Black people at the bottom, Black people at the bottom. Anything happens in the economy is going to affect us the most because we are already at the bottom of the totem pole. So I really wish we could change that narrative. I really wish we could start to do things as a community and as a collective to better our situation, so that we're not at the bottom, so that we can demand the respect that we deserve and demand better outcomes. But while we're moving the way we're moving, we have to take some accountability as well, because if we keep sitting at the bottom and just moving the way we're moving, is not going to benefit us as a whole. There's only going to always be a small select few of us who are making it, who are outside the realm of that, and the rest of us of individuals are going to still be at the bottom, just waiting for some type of way to you know, a hand up or a hand out. And that's just not happening. So I really wish as the black community, we could all come together and start to operate the way we see others operate. A lot of them, they look out for each other. We got to start doing things that's going to bring us together and build us up, not just separate us and continue to tear us down. So if we do it, this is why others feel that they can do it. If they know we only care about a party, we only care about having a good time, we don't really care about policies that will help us, we don't really care about or fight for policies that will benefit us all. If they think that we're divided as women and men in the black community, they're going to use that, as I've seen people do. If we can't get ourselves together, if we can't work together collectively, then why would anybody else want to work for us? Why would anybody else want to defend us or have our backs if we can't do it ourselves? And this is what other groups of people say. Hey, black people don't like each other. They don't even support each other. So why should we? So we got to start doing some internal work with ourselves first before we can expect others to give us something we think we deserve. You know what I'm saying? So listen, that's just my 2 cents on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Y'all know what it is. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.